Welcome to Royal Secrets. Royal flop. When the US turns against the Sussexes, Harry and Meghan are locked out of Hollywood. According to a pundit, Meghan and Harry lack the charisma, devotion, and charm necessary to be A-list celebrities. According to a critic, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been locked out of Hollywood. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex signed a number of multi-million-dollar contracts with streaming behemoths Spotify and Netflix after their departure from the royal family in 2020, indicating they intended to carve out a name for themselves in the entertainment business. Commentator Cara Kennedy asserted that the pair is being frozen out of Hollywood, one red carpet event at a time, and that the US is beginning to turn its back on them. The journalist said in The Spectator that a source informed her the main justification for their exclusion is that the event's planners are aware that all media attention will be focused on them and detract from the celebration of those in attendance. Ms. Kennedy continued, quoting the source, as saying that Harry and Meghan weren't invited to a function because of their ability to share with other A-listers. The Sussexes have come under fire for disclosing personal information about relationships inside the royal family since leaving high-ranking royal positions. The Duchess and her in-laws became increasingly tense after Meghan claimed an anonymous member of the firm of inquiring what color the complexion of her son Archie would be before he was born in a contentious interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2021. Additionally, Prince Harry plans to publish a memoir before the year is up, which he claimed will include a true and honest first-person narrative of my life. After leaving their senior royal duties in 2020, Meghan and Harry and their two children are now residing in Montecito, California. Children Archie and Lilibet. Since then, they have only sometimes visited the UK, most recently, it was for a charity function that took longer than anticipated due to the September 8 passing of the Queen. A few days after their grandmother's passing, Prince William sent an invitation to his brother, with whom he has not communicated much since leaving the firm, and to Meghan, inviting them to join him and Kate on a walkabout in Windsor. The Prince and Princess of Wales and the Sussexes have not reached a truce, according to Meghan's US chat show presenter pal Gayle King, who traveled to the UK to cover the Queen's funeral for CBS. Meghan and Harry hurried back to California after the Queen's funeral on September 19 to be with their two kids, who they hadn't seen in 2 weeks. Archie and Lilibet, who are only 3 and 1 years old, were deemed too young to attend the burial and spent the entire period of the Queen's mourning with Meghan's mother Doria Ragland. The couple will now carry on with their many projects, including Meghan's suspended Spotify podcast Archetypes, due to the passing of the Queen. But Ms. Kennedy said that Meghan's ascension to Hollywood stardom looks less and less inevitable with every step she takes. Prince Harry was grieving for his grandmother when the royal family made a move they will regret doing. Similar to his uncle Prince Andrew, the Duke was prohibited from donning a military uniform for the majority of the formal time of royal mourning. It has been said that the royal family will regret trying to humiliate Prince Harry while he was grieving the loss of his grandmother. The Duke was not allowed to attend the Queen's state funeral or the majority of other ceremonies during the official time of national mourning since he had resigned as a functioning member of the firm. The same thing happened to Prince Andrew, who had his military titles removed as part of a case that has since been resolved and was brought by Virginia Giuffre, a U.S. accuser. Nevertheless, both dukes were allowed to dress in uniform while keeping vigil during the Queen's lying in state. According to reports, Prince Andrew was given the unusual privilege of dressing in uniform for the vigil by the king himself. This led one to believe that Prince Harry experienced the same.